Alright, what's up YouTube? It's your boy Phat. In case you didn't hear what I said, you know it's Phat Kuhn, K-U-H-N, Kuhn. Just in case you don't know what a Kuhn is, like I don't think anybody does. It's basically like my laugh, but like it sounds like I got cancer or some shit. Like I think one day like I'm gonna do it and my lungs gonna come out, but you never know. And apparently it's like a STD. Like I passed it to my bro somehow. Like he be doing that, but nobody else, just him, cause yo he's kind of thick. Alright, but basically I'm coming at you with a story this time. It's how I went into 2018. So, you know, it's 2017, you know, before 2018, like a couple hours. We're like, alright, let's go to a party, because I mean, that's what you do on New Year's Eve. We find the party, and she's like, oh no, just one of you could come in. So we were like, alright, we'll leave. And then we're like, how do we get past her? Like, we're just gonna kick her down, rush her. 8 of us, 1 of her, 5-2, let's get it. And then we're like, you know, let's just go get some beer. Like, I'm not trying to assault this girl. So we go get some beer, we come back, she's like, alright, come in. And I'm like, yes, 2017, about to go to 2018, lit ass party, there's gonna be some women. We get in, there's women, but like, they look like dudes, every single one of them. Probably got a dick, something. And I was like, fuck, like I was getting mad, keep that in mind, I'm getting mad. I'm looking around, I'm like, there's probably gonna be some like, maybe at least like a 7 and 8, nothing. Straight 4s, 3s, like 1, 5, still look like a dude. Like my boy who's thick, I was about to grab him and be like, what's up? But I was like, not tonight, not tonight. So I'm like, well it wasn't that bad in the beginning, because they had like free pizza, some Jello shots, like food. I was like, alright, whatever. And then I don't think the Jello shots had like alcohol in them, because I had like 20. Because I usually can't get drunk, everything tastes like shit and piss. But Jello shots, or just Jello, like that's fire. And then I'm filling up and I'm like, shit, I gotta take a shit. And so I go to the bathroom and like I'm pissed, I'm about to take an angry shit. And then I look to the left of me, I was like, I couldn't believe it. They have a dryer and washer in their bathroom. And I was like, I gotta teach this girl a lesson. So, you know, I was about to like release my turd and I was like, ooh. Like I skirted that shit, and then like half the cheek on the toilet bowl, half the cheek in midair. I take a shit right on the rug, but I was a little drunk, so you know I usually don't be shitting on people's rugs. All right, but today was the day. She pissed me off, so I took a shit on the rug, and then like I heard somebody like throwing up. Like I was like, oh shit, how'd they know I took a shit? But they were just drunk. And then they start smashing on the door like, yo, let me in, what are you doing? I was like, nah, forget about it. I was like, oh. So I start panicking, like if they bust down that door and I'm like, and there's a shit on the rug, like I'm done for. So I was like, oh. And then there was nothing, bro. Like there was toilet paper, but like it was a pretty big turd. I'm not trying to pick that up. I saw a face cloth, I was like, bet. Grabbed the face cloth, picked that turd up, opened the dryer, I was like, like just threw that shit in. Then I wiped up real quick, washed my hands, came out of there. Like I was like crazy, and I came out of there, I was like, alright, what's up everybody? So they didn't know I took a shit, right? And then I go sit on the couch, somebody goes in, they're like, oh, fuck. I was like, oh shit. I was like, I hope they don't check the dryer. Now keep in mind, I've never seen anybody with a washer and dryer in their bathroom. Like that's just a bad idea to me. Like, because of people like me. Like when I went to throw the shit in, I thought there was gonna be like a fountain of turds in there, but nobody else wanted to do that, but I had to do it. And like that party sucked ass. And then I was telling all my boys like, yo, I just took a shit in the dryer, and they're like, oh. They're like, yo, chill. I was like, nah. And then one of them's like, you took a shit in the, I was like, shut the fuck. But nobody figured it out, we were all good. And then like that party went from like dead to fucking like up here. Like girls just started coming out of nowhere. It's like 10s. I guess they like smell my shit or something, and they're like, oh, let's get it. I didn't know what happened. My 2 boys are like rappers on SoundCloud, and they took over the aux, and then we're like, yeah, I took a shit in the dryer, and like shit was getting ham. But if you ever want to make a party lit, take a fat shit. Remember that, don't forget it. Then we start playing beer pong and everything. I had like Jenga on the floor. I don't know what was happening. People kept going in the bathroom. They're like, man, what the fuck? And then like the owner of the house, she was a girl, so I kind of feel bad. But I mean, she did it to herself. You don't have that. You don't have that in there. And then like the party was hella lit. She was like, all right, everybody's gotta go home. And then we were just like, we just left her on read. Like, we were like, nah, this is our house. We went into the garage, like, we're playing beer pong. Some girl, like, knocks over the table. Then my friend's like, yo, fuck it. Starts throwing beer bottles all over the garage floor. I was like, oh my God. Never throw a party at your house. Bad idea. They start breaking the table. Like, I thought I was gonna get put through a table. Like, if they figured out I shit in the dryer, I was done for. And then I was like, yo, what she got in her fridge? We started raiding the fridge. Fucked her shit up. Like, 2018 for her, shitty. Literally shitty. And then we were all like, all right, we did enough damage. We went home. We brought some girls with us. They were pretty fun, you know, it was lit. But I was just like, I was done. And my boy, he got hella drunk, like, but he puked all over himself. We cleaned him up. Puked all over himself. Good 2017 going into 18. We go home. I fucking pass the fuck out. That was the next day. Alright, next day, it's 2018. The girls who I shit in their dryer, one of my boys was like, yo, she's cute, like, let me get her number, and she was over. I was like, oh shit. And like, I guess she didn't do her laundry yet. Like, I guess she didn't find out or nothing. We kept saying, like, I was like, oh, you know, I gotta go to the bathroom. But I was like, yo, where's your dryer at? I gotta take a shit. And she was just like, I guess she was memorized by my boy. Like, it didn't click with her. I was like, alright. And then like a week goes by, he's still talking to her. He's like, oh my God, man, like, she smells like shit. Nah, that didn't happen. But like, I don't know, like, if she found the turd or like it just like mixed with her clothes, but it was a wrap for her. Like, but she's all smiles, so it's all good. But yeah, that's basically how 2018 went. It's pretty lit because I took a shit. I fucked that shit up. New Year's resolution though is we don't take L's. No more L's ever. Y'all gonna be like, you already took an L with the Asian. Nah, she took an L. I gave her that L, bro. She didn't want it, so she ain't get it, but she got an L, so fuck her. And like, L's are like $20 hugs. I don't want that shit. Get out of here. What are you doing? No. Fuck her. And like, I'll show you the picture that I sent her that she left me on read. It's like, how could you leave me on read? Like, come on. And basically, that's about it. I want y'all to spread this, like, put it on social media, anything, get me out there. I'm trying to blow up. Tell your mom, tell your dad, tell your pets' friends, tell your dad's friends, everybody's friends. And don't take L's. We don't take L's. We don't take out Asian bitches because you might take an L. We don't do that. Do yourself a favor. You're taking an L right now. Subscribe, bro. Stop taking L's. Subscribe.